Let's move to the next topic, land degradation. We have obtained this land resource from our forefathers and we have to hand over it to the next generation. We have to be very careful about the utilization of land resources. Due to excessive and irrational use of land resource, now the land resource is being degraded. A vast area of India has degraded land. Let's see the pie chart. At present, there are 130 million square kilometer land area which are degraded. Out of it, around 28% area is forest degraded area. 56% areas are water eroded area and the rest is saline and alkaline, which is not usable for us. If we talk about the causes of land degradation, they are several. Overgrazing, excessive utilization of chemical fertilizers, over-irrigation, they all are different causes of land degradation. In some areas, mining are also important cause for land degradation. In the state of Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, mining has been the main cause of land degradation. Due to mining, excessive deforestation has occurred in these areas. In states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, overgrazing is one of the main reasons for land degradation. In the state of Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana, over-irrigation is the main reason for land degradation. Due to over-irrigation, huge amount of sedimentation of different types of salts in the ground has increased the salinity of the soil. It has resulted as infertility and these areas are becoming unsuitable for agricultural purpose. We are using day by day increased amount of chemical fertilizers to preserve the fertility of the soil, but every year the need of fertilizers is increasing day by day. It is the main reason that our soil is losing its original fertility, its natural fertility. In the recent years, the waste materials coming from industries have also contributed in the pollution of soil. Our soil is becoming toxic and not usable for agriculture. It is not being suitable for living organisms which live inside the soil. There are several ways which can stop land degradation. All those regions who have contributed in degradation of land, first of all, we must try to prevent them. Once they are prevented, land resource once again becomes good for utilization. First of all, we should try to minimize the grazing. We must not practice overgrazing. Small saplings, small plants must be given proper time so that they can once again regrow. In the areas where flood comes, we must construct dams so that it can prevent soil erosion. Areas where there is less rainfall, we must provide suitable facilities for irrigation so that that area can be used for agricultural purpose. The waste material which come from industries must be treated before dumping into the river, because through the river and canals these toxic materials comes into our field and pollute the soil and make it unfit for agriculture purposes. Let's study the next topic, that is soil resource. The upper layer of land surface is called soil. This soil is very much useful for human beings because it is used for agriculture purpose. Fertile soil is precondition for development of agriculture. India being agriculture country, this soil plays very important role in our economic activities. Soil is not only the source of granary, it also provides shelter to a number of small living beings. Let's see the soil profile. According to depth and fertility, soil has been divided into three layers. The topmost layer is called topsoil. It is very fine in texture, its water holding capacity is very nice, and it had sufficient amount of water. This soil is the most useful soil for agriculture and other activities. The layer of soil just below topsoil is subsoil. The grains of soil is slightly bigger in comparison to topsoil. This soil has less quantity of humus, so this is not so much useful for agriculture uses. If we see the bottom of the soil profile, we find weathered parent rock which has broken piece of rocks. This part of soil has no humus at all. It is not suitable for agriculture, and of course it is inside the soil, so there are very less use of it. But in the formation of topsoil, it plays very vital role. Unweathered parent rock is found at the bottom of soil profile. Let's understand how soil is formed. Dear students, the soil is only the upper part of land surface, but millions of years back, this part was not soil. It means in the formation of soil, millions of years time is needed. The upper surface of land is heated by sun, and it is attacked by wind and water. It gets broken down into small pieces. The heat of sun hits up at the day, and at night it cools down, and this type of heat and cool creates expansion and contraction to the land surface, and it results in the fragmentation of the top surface of rocks. Along with the natural agents like running water, blowing wind, rain, and heat of sun, human activities are also important in soil formation. Human beings used to break the upper part of the soil into a small and finer particles and help in the formation of soil. Formation of soil is very slow process, and in thousands of years a few millimeter soil is formed. But these soil are very important for our survival.